Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about how I'm starting to question everything. Let's get started and talk about it. I used to think I knew how I felt and believed about everything, and on some things I just have such strong beliefs. I'm so stubborn I don't even want to hear anything else. I'm learning. Usually I thought the older you get, or with age comes wisdom. In my case, the older I get, the more I realize I have so much to learn. And I have many false beliefs. Now, a lot of these have to do with money, and I want to start with a cute little story, but then I want to veer into the part of the money when it comes to this as well. I remember watching a Candid Camera episode. And in this episode, everybody wants to fit in and be part of a crowd and not, actually tell how they feel about something and what their actual opinion is, but they want to follow others. And what happened was they did a little test on this group of people. And they bought like the cheapest wine and some very cheap store brand tuna and things like that. And they told these folks that this wine was being shipped in, I think, from another country, and it was really exclusive and expensive. And this particular seafood was shipped in, and that it was very pricey. And they made everything look really attractive. Okay, so when you were to look at the presentation, you would think it was expensive, but it was like the cheapest of cheap. Now, I'll be honest, if you gave me wine, because I've demoed wine, I honestly think I could tell the difference. I might be mistaken between a cheaper wine versus not, but I could be wrong. But what they did is one person, because they felt like they were supposed to say, oh, this is delicious. So the first person tried it, and they're like, wow, this is delicious, this is good. Well, then the other people trying it, because they think it's this exclusive, expensive wine, they followed suit and followed that person. And so people were following the crowd and not thinking for themselves. Instead of someone coming out and saying, gosh, this tastes terrible, what is this? Because then they might get other people's reaction going, oh, how could you think this? This was shipped in from another country, supposed to be the best. So basically today's conversation is all about thinking for yourself. And I know many times I have followed the crowd. Society tells us so many things. Growing up, for example, I thought you have to, and I do have a 4-year degree, but you have to have a 4-year degree and to get a decent job, and it would be better even if you had a master's. It's everyone's goal to have a car and a home. There's a certain lifestyle that's expected. You get married and have 2.2 kids, and all of these things, many of these things cost money. For example, if you go on a, quote, healthy eating plan, well, if let's say you do keto, well, there's all these keto products that are going to help you lose weight. You do Weight Watchers, and these programs have helped a lot of people, by the way, nothing against any of them, because I know a lot of people that have been very successful with these programs. And then you have to buy all these Weight Watcher type foods and things. So you can end up spending a lot of money listening to everyone else. And what I'm working on in my own life is reevaluating some of my old habits, values, paradigms, whatever you wish to call them, some of my old ways of thinking, and realizing, was I right? Are there some things that I should question in my own life? Because in so many ways, I have followed the crowd. And I want to let everyone know, and I know you've heard the term, hey, you know what? Take some time and read, listen, and learn. And some of the things that I want to start doing is doing more reading and listening and learning about all things in my life. I don't know how much longer I have to live on this wonderful earth, but that is something where I feel like I have followed the crowd in so many ways and just listened to what other people are doing and wanted to be accepted in all areas, not just money, in every area. And, because you want to fit in. And I think many times, I think that it's good if we sit back, and if everyone else is saying, hey, I like this, and it's something you don't like, it doesn't matter what it is, like reading a book, or perhaps how you spend money, or any choice you want to make, what car you want to buy. It doesn't, like I said, have to be, it could be anything, that we sit back on every area in our life and we start to question it and ask questions and read and research and see if we can find an expert in any area and learn. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about today, is question everything. Not just believe everything we hear out there in the world, but question it. Listen and learn. That's something I want to do. And I'm starting to question some of my old beliefs too. Let me know what you guys think about this topic. I'd love to get your feedback on this. Let me ask you this question. Is there anything you used to believe really firmly that you no longer believe because you took time to research it in your life? I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. That's all I have to say for now. I love you, I appreciate you, and like always, I'll see you on tomorrow morning's video. Bye-bye.